Did you know we do Minecraft on this channel? Look out for the Minecraft Battle Mode available on the channel's home screen. We're back! Hello and welcome to Sploder Game Reviews, the show what reviews your games on YouTube. On today's show we have 3 standard game reviews, followed by the grand scores and the leaderboards, and also the grand announcement of the new scheme running on this show called Star Game. It's going to be kind of a Sploder competition kind of system running alongside the show. More details on that on a separate video and also at the end of this show. Anyway, without further ado, it's a new series. Welcome back, and let's see how the scoring system works with a newer video. Finally. Here's how I score in Sploder Game Reviews. So, a score out of 40 is given for each game. It's separated into 4 categories. The first moment of the game is known as first impression, a score out of 10. From now on, all the rest of the categories will be based on the gameplay and how the game works. Graphics is mainly how the game looks, how it plays, and if there's any glitches or not. Meanwhile, the more trickier options to get 10s in are story, which is obviously the story mark, and also characters and the way they're structured is, whether it's different theming or the game name relating to the game. And finally, the new and the strong to hard one is skill, where I look at the game creator to see how well they've made the game and how it works all together. Like I said, all these will be scored out of 10 and they all add together to create a grand score, as represented just by this purple thing. This will put you onto a leaderboard and we'll see who's the better member at the end of the month. Alright, without further ado, let's go to today's first game. Alright guys, we've got Slither.io. Right now, this is by Omi Cheerleader. Alright, Cheerleader. So this game is currently, at the date of recording, I believe one of the Boost auction winners. I could be wrong, but I think it is. And so far, it looks quite neat, actually. Like the title there. Of course, we don't mark on title. We've only got 1 level, so it will literally has to get the scores here. So it's thrust with the X key, aim with the mouse. So, let's see. Okay, so I'm guessing it's like the snake game. We have to get as many dots as possible without touching any of the snakes. Fair dues. So it's one of these small mini games, and first impressions, good, colourful, good skill involved in making these move. I do like that actually, and it is possible, and it is quite a challenging game. Now, obviously, there's not a lot of levels, and I'm going to be honest, you don't expect there to be a lot of levels. The controls are nice and simple, and it's explained, and it's just one of those good mini games, but it has to be good. I love how these are also going. Oh wait, they actually go towards. Wait, that's going towards. Oh no, they actually go towards your mouse. So it's good skill involved here in getting things like this to work. Oh, it's the X key. Because it is probably tough for some of those who are unaware of how much potential the physics has got. It's a good minigame. Could it be tidied up? And when I say tidied up, I mean we could add. Oh, I don't know. Some games they always say less is more. No. My argument is you could make a bigger theming for this game. Because this, I always say, but it's good foundations for a game, and you know, we've got a game what works. Maybe spend some time, but then again, it could affect. You know, use the skill to make this game and make maybe just copy and paste the game, and then just experiment with backgrounds, different backgrounds like theming. You know, we could have like a snow theme on one level where all these coloured dots are types of snowflake, like different coloured snowflakes, and then these are little snowmen kind of snakes coming at you, and we have like a winter wonderland in the background. You know, it's things like that. We could have a desert theme, or you know, anything like that. which, you know, it's a whack idea, but I do like this game. I don't think it's feature whatever, but it's definitely a solid game, and a solid game, meaning, you know, we've definitely got a working game, and we've just killed ourselves. So, I don't think, I think, really, we're not going to play much on, because it is a small game. It's a game, well, it's very much up until improvement, but it's a good, solid foundations of a game. I'm sure you guys agree. That was Slither.io by Oh My Cheerleader. And here's your overview of the review with the grand score. Altogether, the first impression scored a 6. We got a high 9 on skill and a 7 on graphics, and then half the marks on story. The grand score altogether is 27 out of 40. Find out at the end of the episode where that will score you on the leaderboard for this month. So we have here an arcade game creator, a creator I am getting more and more used to and really want to make a game on. But apart from that, this game is called Mirror, or Mirror R, by Sploder. It's a featured game, as I'm aware. So let's jump into this and see if it could get a great score out of 40. We're expecting big things here. I love this game creator. So, as you can see, starting with this. Okay. I'm guessing it's just some kind of intro or something. Is it supposed to do that? Interesting, okay. So, it's quite an interesting game. So far, we've got kind of this weird jumping kind of thing we have to get going, because we don't want to fall down and kill ourselves. Whoa. Okay, so we have got a bit of a... Oh god, I can't know this. Bit of a little challenge here. First impression, it's different. That's my first impression. Is it? I'm guessing I don't jump off this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it did do it. Sorry about this. There we go. Oh, we're falling again. So, oh, I suppose in some way it is a challenge game. It's different. Can we just get up here? No, do we have to get up here? Okay, so yeah, it's got a challenge and it is different. So, does it really get? I suppose yeah, graphic marks it will get. It's very very difficult actually. It's quite weird. Are we not supposed to go through there? We're falling down again. Okay then. So let's discuss the game name and how that relates to the game. So the game's called Mirror. So far, what's it? Is it all invisible platforms or something? I don't know. Okay, it must be invisible platforms. This is definitely something we've never actually seen before, and it is very different. Do we have radar? No. So, yeah. I do not know how it's possible. I'm sure it is possible. We did land on something then. So we keep landing on things. The thing is, you can't see any of these things you're landing on. What's it say in the comments? Or does no one says? Okay, so quite mixed comments, I have to say. So honestly, I think it's kind of the same from me. Quite hard, and that. Oh, we don't have the difficulty mark anymore. I can't remember what marks. Story-wise, there isn't a story. Of course, that's where the game name. Mirror. I'm sure it could have a link. It's annoying that I can't get any further, and I don't know if it's because it's glitched, but I'm sure it ain't glitch. I'm sure it's something I'm not doing right. But I just can't get through, so it might be the end of the road here, and it's a shame, because I haven't even started the game. But I just don't know how to get through it. We just keep falling down, so I don't know if it's being glitchy or if it actually is something what is set up here. I honestly couldn't tell you. So I'm afraid it is going to be a low mark at this stage, as unfortunately we just haven't got anywhere into the game. So yeah, it looks like I'm just going to have to leave it there. Alright, here's your overview of the review with the grand score. Most of the individual scores were 6 out of 10. However, Story only scored a 5 out of 10. Not bad, it's 23 out of 40. You have to find out on the end of the show where that scores you on the leaderboard. Let's go to game number 3. Alright guys, so this is Through the Body of a Creeper by Kraz. So, of course, creepers from Minecraft. We're going to explore what it looks like inside them. So, let's see. Good intro. Of course, we don't mark on intros, but intro is a good way to broadcast how good you are at making and beat skills. So, one day Steve was swallowed by a creeper. Oh no, we just got Eaton. Good graphics, we've got a playable story level. Of course, the story's nice and simple, but sometimes simple is the best. Your guess is as good as mine. We're going through the internal bones of a creeper, although I don't know creepers have bones. Let's see how creative. I think this game is more about creativity, so you should probably look for a way out. By the way, there are many creepers inside the creepers. Ooh. So, this is... Okay, we died, but this is a very good idea. For a game. This is where you can be creative. Obviously, with a creeper, you're expecting loads of greens. Obviously, we've got the reds here as well. I like the creeper graphics, actually. How they're kind of shaking. Are we supposed to fall down into the map? Oh my god. Sorry, I don't like to do my god like that, but I do like it, actually. It's quite... Yes, it's basic. It's basic, yep. It's basic. I'm going to say that now. It's a basic game, but it looks like it works at the moment, although we are dying. But, you know, it's a good idea here. The background, you know, the background seems fine. We could have a bit more little added details in, but I like the gunpowder as well, how that's... Oh, and the TNT. You know, because you're always told on, I think, oh my god, the Minecraft wiki or whatever the hell they call it. You know, they're made of TNT and stuff like that. And is it gunpowder? We could have used the actual walking Steve rather than just the head, but you know. Oh, I like how the TNT builds up. So yeah, it's a good solid level. You know, again, there could be improvements here and there with the game due to story. The skill, oh damn. The skill, we've got a bit more creative than a basic game. It's not the best of graphics. You know, there could be easily changes to it. What could make the game a bit more stronger, like the heart. I mean, the heart's alright actually, but you know, a bit more of the graphics in the background or whatever. Ooh, I like that actually. Although skill and graphics and story, what we're still marking. Story, that's a strong story. It's nice and good, and I like this change here. This little challenge of trying to keep up on top of the bombs in the thing. I like it. Now this is the creativity what I like about, and this goes for skill, goes for graphics as well. Oh no, we still died. We have to land and jump from the bomb. That's quite difficult actually, or it's difficult for me somehow. And it's, you know, it's little things like this what can make a game stand out, and this definitely stands out. It's not often you see the acids of a creeper, the acids and the bombs in the creeper, and I like how everything's dropping as well. It's quite creative. It's a creative, like I said, this game is based on creativity. Oh dear. And we were pooped out. Nice. So, it's a good end to the game. It's a game what could have had, had a lot more added to it. It was a silly game. by silly, I'm not saying the game was... No, the game theming, it was a silly game, you know, it's like, hey, let's go through a body of a creeper. It was very well made as well. No, I'm going to change the word silly. It's more of a novelty game, if you get what I mean. It's not serious, you know, it's not made as a serious game, and it's not made to get featured. You know what I mean? It's a nice game to play, it's quite funny as well. It's not bad, but will it get high scores? Well, it's time to find out. Here's your overview of the review. A majority is 7s on first impression, graphics and skills, and then a massive 8 on story. The grand score for this game, through Body of a Creeper, is 29 out of 40. A very good score, but how would it fare on the leaderboard? It's time to find out, just in a couple of seconds. There you are. So all those scores out of 40, as you can see, none of them got over 30. However, let's go and take them onto the new, fresh-looking leaderboard. Here we go. So Kraz with Through Body of a Creeper is top with 29 points. Below is Omi Cheerleader, and then Splatter is at the bottom. However, that could all change in coming months. And there we go, all to play for. So as you know, the system of this show is you request games and eventually we review them. Now, just a quick note, a lot of them being pre-recorded, just so we've got a lot for the show to come on. But you can start requesting your games down below. All you have to do is send a link to the game and make sure the game is a suitable length and a suitable nature for this show. Also, we have the new Star Game section on here. That'll start possibly from next week. We've got a little notice coming up around now. So this section is where you nominate someone else's game. Make sure you ask them permission or get them to ask you to request it for them, and by sending a link, it's a similar system to requesting games, and I'll review them later. As you can see, so Star Games is basically just a new kind of competition running through up until Christmas time, where of course the Sploder Christmas contest starts. Basically, you nominate someone else's games. Now, ask them if they will allow them to nominate it. All you do to nominate is get the game up, send us a link, and then I'll review it. Nominate each other's, go free. This is me getting you talking to each other, all the fans here. Just nominate every other people's games. I'll judge them, and we'll see who become the star game at the end of the month, and each month from there. So, until then, I'll see you. Yeah, please check out the channel, and I've talked too much. I'll see you next week for more Sploder Game Reviews.